Booyah. All right, you roll?
That's a good nectarine.
I don't want to hear about your nectarine. Let's
Gonna
go.
heal you for nectarines.
Hello, welcome
I don't
back
know.
in the sack. Ah.
Oh, no.
All
right, well, I guess Tyler's not playing today.
Plant to consume every episode. I'm O'Neill.
TJ here. The following is a Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Names, characters, businesses, places, and incidents are either products of the Dungeon Master's imagination or used in a fictitious manner. Any resemblances to actual persons living or dead or any actual events are purely coincidental. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode. You might be wondering how we got here.
Spell scrolls. Me and Julie. We both need... This is both of our wish. You give us a week. We're going to come to you with a list of spell scrolls, and you're going to give them to us, regardless of...
He sighs and he goes, all right, well, let's get to planning. You get another call. Number you do not recognize.
I am the brother of Bradley Bones. I owe you a favor. We need to talk.
You guys will be working with another team for this project, all right? He says, I know you. I know all of you. And I don't know what god I pissed off, but to be working with you three is a fucking death trap. If these guys fuck this up, I want to be the one to call it in. Julie, we really do need you on this mission.
I'm really not strong enough to do that
I
right now.
lightly touch Julie's shoulder
Don't touch
and say,
me!
Do you want to talk outside briefly?
Yeah. I don't feel well after going into the spirit realm thing.
But you all are in charge of making sure that you can get the Mona Lisa out and intact. You know the orders for this group. We are not to engage in anything that would put us in any kind of danger until we are in control of the items to make the switch. We make the switch, we get the Reaper, that's it. I will not be making any valiant efforts to save you. I will not be making any attempts to try to save your life. I will not be making any bold sacrifices. If you get yourself in the shitter, you're in the shitter. You get yourselves out. Got it? She goes, I can't tell you anything about this, but the conjuration chair might be able to. Cash. Oh God. Wow. We have a lot to talk about. She pulls you in for a hug. Julie, you walk up to the office of the chair of conjuration. Your father. What? Remind me. What was your last name again? Davin. He freezes. With the blood dripping from his nose, you realize that he is having a psychic seizure.
Oh my god!
She just kind of looks at you surprised. She says,
What does this mean, Amber?
that's the original council. You're going to get a letter on your
Okay.
desk in 3 days. It's going to be misfiled. That'll give you some information that I think you'll really want to know. All right, let's go. And he activates the portal. It glows with the golden light, and you guys walk through to the Paris branch. All right. Last we left off, you guys were...
Yeah, we just stepped out in France,
You
right?
guys are in the Paris version.
Wes
base
is eating
of
a
SWAT.
nectarine. Canon.
He conjured a nectarine from the ether.
Like I'm
To
a fucking
consume.
druid.
Yeah. So Wes is now eating a nectarine. You guys step through the portal to the French base. You see a couple of people running around. Just same as your Chicago base. Various dwarves and elves and humans lots of humans kind of running around, doing paperwork, kind of figuring things out. So you guys walk into the busy streets of Paris, and where are you guys going?
Were we told we're the SWAT shop, right?
actually,
SWAT shop. We were
SWAT-
told to go to the SWAT shop.
Yeah, I want to go
You
to
wanted
the
to
SWAT shop first.
SWAT
because-
shop?
Mhm.
They said to go to the SWAT shop in Phaeton. Did you guys want to go to that one?
You sent
Well,
us here,
We
O'Neill.
wanted to go to the SWAT shop.
I guess we're scoping out, right? Like we're
Yeah, you guys were gonna.
Yeah,
you
but
guys
I
were
wanna
planning
go
on
to the
scoping out the
SWAT
Louvre
shop
first.
and buy fine traps.
Okay, you know if you use a scroll in the middle of, like,
they might notice.
they'll like
There's
there's
so
usually
many
like a puff of
people,
smoke or a.
There's so many people
All right.
around the Mona Lisa. It's ridiculous. Don't even.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's
Are we
not-
saying it's in the normal spot, or are we going with like
You
IRL?
guys don't know. You haven't been to the Louvre yet. So what are you guys doing?
I
You guys want to go to the? You guys want to go to the Louvre first? Or
Well,
you guys want to find a
Can
SWAT
you
shop?
remind me what the other items we were told? Because we were told there are 3 items, and we can steal them in any order.
Yes, there is the Mona Lisa. There is a in a hidden cave somewhere a keg of ale that is worth a favor from the King of Dwarves, and there is a precious item from a not a hobbit. What are they called?
Halfling?
Nope, people who are like live by themselves.
Hermit.
Hermit, a hermit deep in Phaeton.
What was that item you said?
It's just it's a treasured item.
Okay.
All right. I mean, I would pitch Mona Lisa because all of that is for jack shit if we have to go on the lam.
So you guys are going straight for the Mona Lisa?
Yeah, I get. Well, we can at least check it out.
There's a lot of hype for the Mona Lisa, so I'm thinking we should
It's
go
kind of
Mona Lisa.
underrated.
All right.
Or overrated, sorry, not underrated.
So you guys step onto the busy streets of Paris. You can see the Eiffel Tower in the distance. A lot of hustle and bustle as you guys try to make your way into the Louvre. Louvre tickets.
But
Wait, what day is it?
I don't know. That's up to you,
You're
my
the
man.
DM.
I think it was like a
was gonna let you
Wednesday.
guys
I
choose.
could have swore it was like a
No,
weekday.
hold on. What's the Tuesday one where you get in for free?
It would be if it's a Wednesday. Yeah, it's a Wednesday.
I imagine we have though
Uh-huh.
a like business card, like you know.
No, they can't have like tracking that we're here.
Yeah, no, you guys
No.
can't be really.
Oh my God.
They
fine.
can't have you. That's why you guys have to go to the SWAT shop and if you want to buy all this stuff for this caper.
Well,
But-
are we
Is it-
really debating about how we're
Is it
paying to
Friday
get
night?
into the Louvre right now?
If it's a Wednesday, then the Louvre is about to close because of the 5-hour difference. It was about 2 p.m. So you guys have about 2 hours to scope out the Louvre.
That's fine.
It closes
Do you
at
know
9
how big
p.m.
that
you
fucking
can
museum
get in and see
is?
the Mona Lisa in 2 hours. That's,
All right,
there's
fine.
no problem.
Yeah, you can. It's just gonna take you guys a minute. So you guys walk in. There are signs about saying that the Mona Lisa has recently been moved.
Oh,
You guys walk in through this this glass tower, walk down some stairs, and walk up some stairs on the left.
Yeah,
guys
you know,
walk
that's
around.
that's pretty accurate.
See a lot of art on the way.
Yeah, that's yeah.
And you guys see, protected by bulletproof glass, roped off so that people can't get up too close to it. You see the Mona Lisa.
don't worry, guys. I've seen National Treasure 4 times.
Yeah, that's about what I expected.
About 15 feet, and there's also like a crowd of a good 100 people like in front of it that stand in front of
Yeah,
it.
it's starting to die down a little bit, but yeah, there's still a
Did I
ton
send
of
you
people just around.
pictures, O'Neill?
Yeah.
You did, but I'm using
Wait,
the,
is
the
that
ones I
it?
have for reference.
Wait, that's it?
Yeah, Catch. That's it.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
Is there anything else interesting in the room?
kind of expecting more.
You see C.K. Walters just kind of staring at it.
I forgot they're with us.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You see TJ.
Yeah, I just pulled up
Jordan's
my
very
notes because I don't
bored.
remember their names.
TJ is kind of just sitting there, kind of looking around very suspiciously. And Taylor's just kind of sitting there. She actually sits on a nearby bench outside of this exhibit, just kind of sitting, watching. What are you guys doing? How are you guys investigating? Everybody roll perception checks.
All right. Okay. I see you, British dice. It's an 18.
Ooh.
I like rolled my dice and it landed like on an edge because of
It's
where I
cocked.
rolled
Roll
it.
it again.
Roll it again.
Yeah,
Just
so
roll it
I
again.
rolled it again and now it's a 9.
9?
11.
11?
Oh wait, no, I have it's a 10 actually. Sorry,
10?
I have a +1 now. I forgot.
Okay, yeah. You guys all kind of take in the surroundings. You see that there's a lot of people. You see 2 guards kind of standing idly by, trying to make sure that people don't cross the threshold to the
Are they
Mona Lisa.
armed?
Yes, I think he said
you
there were
would
2
notice
armed.
that, but Wes, you do notice that the guards are armed. You also notice Wes 4 security cameras pointed directly at the Mona Lisa, and then about 6 more just kind of scoping out the rest of the art around.
Okay. I'm doing a 360 of the case it's in, and I'm going to look for any, like, arcane symbols. I'm going to look for, like, any, like, traces of magic on it, because I didn't have time to go to the SWAT.
Okay, so you're not using detect magic, so make an investigation check.
That's a 2.
You do not see any kind of sigils or arcane anything on it. It just seems to be a pretty... I mean, you're about 15 feet away from it, so you can't even, like... You get right up to the thing, and as you like, kind of start to press up against one of the things, a security guard kind of walks over to you. She says, please, step back.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Because the backside of it also has paintings on it. The safe thing. Like, just hung on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I assume that's why. Yeah. Let anybody else got any ideas?
No, this is really out of like Julie's zone of comfort. Comfort zone.
Can I get a sense of any, like, this is gonna sound so weird, but like so stupid. What are the vibes here? Can I like get a hold of like shut up, Tyler? Can I get a like sense of like good stuff, bad stuff?
Make a perception check.
13.
13?
Mm-hmm.
You kind of walk around the Louvre. On your way up especially, you kind of glance at a couple pieces of art, and every once in a while you'll catch like just a flicker of like a white light kind of radiating from some of these pieces, but only the ones you can kind of get within like 5 feet-ish of. So the ones that are in the cases especially, you can kind of get a nice glance of. But you kind of look around and you don't... It's hard for you to see this kind of thing. So there's no way you would be able to see it from the Mona Lisa.
Is there almost like a pattern to it, or is it just any random?
It's almost like there's only certain ones. Specifically, like you before you guys went to the Mona Lisa, I'll give you this. You kind of go to the seated scribe. It's one of the parts in the ancient Egyptian area, and you definitely get like a strong like aura from it.
Is it
You just see it just glowing around it.
just glowing around it?
Yeah.
Does it tend to be things that are like really old?
You can't tell.
Okay.
Okay.
So if they're
I imagine they have like a little like pamphlet like details about
Yep.
each. Yeah, Julie's reading that.
Okay. Make an intelligence check, just a general up and down intelligence check.
17.
17? Yeah, you get a lot of information about the Mona Lisa. It's only been moved a few times. This is like a very rare instance because the Louvre is kind of going under construction that they're moving it to this section. Yeah, you get a lot of information about just the background of it. There's like a Da Vinci Code like thing on it that you can kind of read. And that's very interesting. But yeah, nothing that would kind of
She was
indicate
just
how
kind of
to steal it.
I mean, of course not.
How
Like
to
she's
steal it.
just kind of like reading it because there's not much. Like you got to feel for her in this situation.
Yeah.
Everything she's done up until now has really been by the book.
Mhm.
Is she reading it in French?
Yes.
Fucking solid.
What are you guys doing?
Are there any other paintings in that room with that glow?
Yes, there are. Let me point them out to you. You kind of walk around a little bit, just kind of like looking for this kind of same glow, and you see a similar one from the portrait of John II the Good. You see another one from a self-portrait of a Dürer. I don't know exactly what that
Can you
is.
spell that for me?
D with like a umlaut and then R-E-R. and then the Turkish bath is one, but you just barely see it because you're not able to get close enough. But you kind of blink your eyes and kind of focus them a little bit, and you can kind of catch that same kind of.
Would Cash be able to figure out if there was a link between the three?
Make a history check. Vibe. I mean, they're all in like the French and Germanic areas. You can't really parse much more from that. You weren't really much of a history buff. But as you're kind of walking around, this one woman kind of walks up to you, goes, "Hi, English? Yes.
Yes.
Hi. Do you need anything?
No, I'm just looking at the paintings. Just can't get enough of it. What are they looking at? What are they pointing towards? What are they all? They're so they're eye lines. What are they all looking at?
So the thing about these are that they're all kind of in different parts of the Louvre. You just kind of been running around.
Can I like triangulate if they're all looking at something in particular? If they're
make a perception check.
Oh God, please. Oh no. Come on, Greed. Come on, baby. Work for mama. It's a 15.
15. You kind of triangulate, try to figure out where most of these are kind of looking at. They're not looking at anything specific because they're all in different portions of the Louvre.
I thought they were all in the Mona Lisa room.
No. They're all in different portions. You've been kind of walking around trying to figure out what this aura thing is. Yeah, so they're all in separate portions. They're all on the same floor that you've been walking on, except for the when you first walked in and kind of tried to look around, the seated scribe is in a different part, but all these were just on the second floor.
Have they all been on the second floor?
Except for the seated scribe.
Okay. What? I think before we went to the Mona Lisa room, if I was passing past by the seated scribe, I would try to get some information on it. Like, when was it?
So the seated scribe is somewhere in the thousands BC, kind of an Egyptian piece of an ancient noble that is sitting smugly writing something down. To what? They do not know.
Is there any writing on the thing that he has in his hands?
No.
No? Can I see if there's something? Like, where's that aura coming from?
It's just kind of radiating off of it. All these different ones have kind of been radiating off of it. But you actually you kind of walk around a little bit more, and you get to you've been kind of walking around while they are investigating like the Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You get to the Victory of Samothrace, and that aura is, you see it before you even enter the hallway to that room. You can just see like a glowing, and as you get closer, the aura is palatable. It is ginormous. And that's like this angel statue that's kind of missing its head and
the Nike
body. You can go.
Is there any particular area that's glowing, or the entire thing?
The entire it's radiating so far out that it's like you can only see it when you like blink pretty much, this aura, but like you can see like it before you even come to that area. That's how large this aura is.
Can I get closer?
Yeah, you can get get
reasonably
right up
close
to the markation, and you can see it. What are you trying to do?
I think I'm just gonna sit with it for a couple seconds or like a couple minutes and just try to figure out, like, is it a feeling? Like, is there a feeling that that this is familiar? Or
do you have any like detectable monk skills that let you detect things? Look into that while I move on. Wes, what are you doing?
He's just sitting in the Mona Lisa room.
Okay.
The problem being here is he really is trying to find any like traps, basically hidden. It's, I mean, I feel like looking around, he's seen the 4 cameras, the guards, whatever.
Trying to find any arcane traps?
Yeah, I mean, I already kind of did that though.
Yeah, you didn't find any on the Mona Lisa. You want to look around some more?
Yeah, I'll look around
Just
the room
generally
itself and try and find some stuff.
All right, make a perception check.
Natural 20.
All right.
baby.
You kind of walk around for a little bit, and let me pull up this map here. You're on this this second floor, and you kind of walk around into you walk over actually to the Turkish bath as well, and you kind of eye the kind of case it's in. You kind of eye the wall, and you just catch it for a minute. Just a small glyph.
Where is it?
It's on the wall, not anywhere actually near it, but you can kind of tell with the arrangement of the glyph that it's pointing towards the Turkish bath.
The Turkish bath. Hang on.
Yes. 19th century paintings, French paintings is where you're at.
Sorry, I'm having trouble because I'm also trying to like combo this with having actually been there, and I know this is like a fictional version of the Louvre, so I'm like, what? But yeah. Okay. So with that, Wes is going to go try and find Julian Cash.
Okay. What do you do? Do you call them?
I just so I
well, Julie,
Hello?
where have you been, Julie?
What
have you? Let's figure out what Julie's been up to, and then we'll.
I think I've probably just been standing to the side, like looking at the different paint, just like being a tourist, essentially.
Okay. Yeah, looking at different paintings. Make a general perception check for the entire. I'll say this is for your entire first part of this.
4.
4.
I'm really
They're
invested in the
nice-
art.
They're nice paintings. Maybe not necessarily your speed, but
Nah.
I mean they're beautiful.
I can understand why like they'd be in a museum, but like I wouldn't.
You actually not paying attention because you're just walking around, just kind of idly looking at it. You bump into this this woman, this kind of older woman. You bump into her, and she kind of drops her cell phone that she's been kind of looking at.
Pardon.
She goes, yeah, pardon. And she picks up her phone. Make one more perception check.
Okay. That's another 4, actually.
Okay. Yeah, you can't really. No, nothing happens. She just drops her phone and picks up her phone and walks away. Yeah, you guys continue walking around. You eventually get a call from Wes, or a text from Wes, maybe.
Mhm. Probably a text, right?
saying that you guys need to meet up.
Well, there was that woman who talked to me in the Mona Lisa room earlier. What happened with that?
She was just asking if you wanted any help or
Oh, no.
because you're kind of
Was she an
getting
older?
close.
Was she an older lady?
No.
Okay.
younger, not too old, not too young, like 30s. So yeah. What are you doing, Wes?
After I find them, I have I found them? Is that like that's what I'm
Yeah.
looking-
You
that's-
shot them a text, told them where you are. Actually, before any of this, I should have mentioned this. Wes, when you were walking through security, you actually got stopped.
Oh, okay.
Because you set off the alarms for the thing, and as that happens, they kind of pass you down. You don't have anything on you, but it was weird that you set off the alarms even though you shouldn't have. What's your
Okay.
aura at again?
You haven't changed it since we started, so
It should have been going up per level you went up.
Oh shit!
So you should be at, I think, 17 now.
17 now.
Yeah, that's going to start causing techno problems for you.
Cool.
Do I have to do anything about that?
No, Wes is the only one that has an active
Okay.
aura right now.
Because I'm a magic boy.
Magic boy who hasn't taken technomancy class yet.
Yeah. So, yeah, I meet up with them. Say, let's I don't think we're gonna get any more information. Just wandering around here. So let's head out.
You didn't analyze the glyph at all. Did you want to do that?
Oh, I thought you said I only like.
You
blink
didn't find
and
any
miss
glyphs.
it.
No. There was one by the Turkish bath.
Oh, okay. Then I wanted
you didn't
to. Yeah,
tell.
I wanted to investigate that
Nah.
before I called them. Actually, you know
Yeah.
what? I called them and then pointed it out. So that I didn't see it on the Mona Lisa, but that's definitely a glyph containing
Oh,
some sort of
well-
magic. Not exactly sure what it does. So I'm gonna make. Can I an investigation
Which
check?
painting?
Arcana.
Which painting is this on?
Arcana check.
Which painting?
It's not on a painting. It's by the painting on the wall.
Oh, okay.
Next to the
16.
Turkish. 16. It's some kind of alarm sigil.
Oh,
You can actually like touch the sigil and nothing happens. because it's so far away.
Okay. Well, it seems to be some kind of alarm.
Olivia, did you ever figure out if you have any kind of detection?
Sorry, the only thing that would be like key. Like, that's
Yeah.
the only thing. It's just like a spiritual awareness. But
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything. He doesn't have anything
Okay.
specific.
Yeah, you spend some time with it. You don't feel anything, you just see it. But you just see this kind of aura around this statue.
What is so the statue is facing something. Can I turn around and see what it would be looking at? Okay, then it doesn't matter. Never mind.
No. I don't have anything for that particularly. No, you just see this like ginormous aura from this statue.
Is there anything near it? Like that's like are there any I don't know, not sigils, but is there anything like that would like have my little monk power like
Make a perception check.
Okay. God, fuck. That's a 7. Green is
Yeah, no, you're not really seeing anything. I mean, it's isolated all on its own. The statue is, so you can get like a pretty good look at it, but you're not seeing anything that would indicate anything it's pointing towards.
cool. Did Wes text me?
Yeah, West Texas. You get a text and
okay.
then you run up
Yeah.
to the Turkish bath. So you get all 3 of you there now. All
So
6
we're
of you.
all standing in front of this painting.
Yes.
So Wes has seen a sigil. I've seen an aura. Cool.
I've read information about the painting.
All right. Are you guys gonna do anything else? Are you just gonna regroup?
Yeah, regroup.
I think we need to regroup and talk about this.
Okay. Should we go back to? Should we head out then?
Before we call the others, let's slip out. We slip out through the Mona Lisa exit. There's an exit specifically for the Mona Lisa for the people who don't care about the other art. That's- Yeah.
Yep.
And we slip out to the Tuileries, the like big garden that
Okay.
they have there.
Yep.
And maybe we go find like a bench somewhere. I think.
Yeah, you guys.
Or Wes leads them. He's like, this is a classic get away from people we don't want to. I don't know. Do we want to? We just need to talk. So.
Yeah. You guys kind of walk out to the thing. Make another perception check. Everybody, as you guys walk out to the Tuileries.
12.
12,
3.
3,
10.
10.
Wow.
None of
really?
you notice anything. You guys walk out to the Tuileries, find a nice bench. That's what you do find. Yeah.
I don't trust this bitch.
Okay. I mean, okay. So here's kind of the deal. Security's going to be tight on this guy.
Well, yeah.
My initial thought would be, shit. I mean, it would require, if to do this right, would require at least 4 spell scrolls. One of which I'm not confident that they can make. Let me ask you, O'Neill. Is the major hexes that you've described?
Yep.
Are they what? Are they technomancy? Like
They
what
are
are
technomancy.
they? Fuck. Yeah. So I like my initial thought on to get in there is use it would require 2 pretty major spells, spell scrolls, to get in there, blow out the cameras, dispel the magic on the thing. Then we'd have to find a way in through the glass to get to it. Not to mention using another pretty major spell to get out of there. This is kind of where we're at right now, is pool our money and hope that the one person who has 500 jobs to do doesn't get caught. I mean, I don't want to diminish your 2 roles here, but I don't see a way to do this without this has to be one person to get in and out of there. I just don't see another way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
agree with
mean-
that. Diminish away.
I'm not really going to be of much help here besides contributing financially. So
Could you keep us in the pocket hole?
I think we were told.
Sure, I was thinking about storing the Mona Lisa in there.
Well, I mean, if we're with it,
I need to make sure that it doesn't do anything funky to the painting before I put it in there.
True.
So, like, maybe we can find a piece of paper equally as old, or whatever it's made on, equally as old, and stick it in there for a while and see what happens. Because if it's just like a neutral space, that would be cool. But
Is the pocket hole temperature controlled?
is would I know if the hole
you
is
do remember
temperature
that the when you threw the plant guy in there, it decomposed rather fast, but that was mainly due to the plant monster itself.
I've been in there though, right?
You have been in there, yes.
And I didn't run out of air.
You did not run out of air. You were only in there for a short time, though.
But would I have run out of air? Did it feel like?
Not when you were in there, no.
See, these are the experiments we need to be running back at SWAT. We need to test every variable. Because the other thing is we only have a week to decide what 3 spell scrolls they're going to give us.
Well, I mean, do we have a hotel in France?
No, not at the moment.
No?
You
Okay.
did not request a hotel.
Well, I mean, all right, so we have to go back to SWAT.
Mind you, that the SWAT has dormitories in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you want to stay in the SWAT, Paris.
Gotcha. Okay.
But it's actually it's starting to get pretty late now. It's starting to get close to that 9:45. So you're starting to get shooed out from the lawn there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's head back to SWAT.
All right, you guys make your way back to SWAT. SWAT Paris, or do you guys want to go back to Chicago?
We wanted to hit up the
It doesn't really matter to
Fate and
me
SWAT shop.
which one we're gonna go to, I guess.
The SWAT shop? Are you guys going to the
Yeah,
Phaeton
SWAT
one?
shop
Do we wanna
and
go to
then
the one in
Phaeton.
Phaeton?
All right,
Okay.
TJ actually goes, all right, it's about
Actually,
time
before we go to the SWAT... Actually, hang on. Do you guys have anything urgent to get at the SWAT shop? Because I want to make sure I know what I want to get before I go there. We need to... I want to put a plan in place before we start buying things. you know?
Yeah, I think it's mostly up to you what we need to get.
He's the man with the crime binder.
That is true. You did whip out your crime binder.
All right. So you guys, TJ is the bard leader person. He goes, all right, let's keep it moving. I don't have all day. We really need to figure this out. What's the plan so far?
Well, we need to regroup and check, but as of right now, it's steal the Mona Lisa. So,
Wes, come on.
Just remember, if you guys mess this up.
Yeah, we know.
yeah,
You get to make the call. Blah, blah, blah,
And he
blah.
starts walking away, and Jordan kind of goes, seriously, do you guys have a plan?
We're working on it.
I'm working on it.
We were only told about this like a few days ago.
I mean, yeah,
If-
but
We have to check out the site first. Goodness.
yeah, okay. I mean, I
We
don't
just
mean
saw
to
the
No,
site.
no,
push
it's
or
all right,
anything,
Jordan. Thank you for your concern. We will get to you as soon as we have a plan.
but- all right. I mean, TJ's a bit of a hard ass, but don't let
I
this,
hadn't noticed.
his time crunch. You guys still have as much time as you need. I mean, there are other groups trying to, make a bid for the Reaper,
We got
so
it.
that they can get favors from SWAT. So
Who are the other groups? Do we know?
I personally don't know. It's a blind, not auction, but a blind
Yeah.
trade.
No, I get
if
you.
another group makes one, we don't have.
Do we? Are there rival organizations?
I mean, there's other kingdoms in Phaeton
Okay.
that would love favors from SWAT. There's a couple. There's actually a tribe of Goliaths that are,
Wait, so they would get the Reaper and then trade it to us?
Yeah, I mean.
Well, what would
possibly,
the
or they
price
would-
tag for that be, though?
I'd probably
Maybe lower
very
than
very
stealing
high.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's go back to
Let's-
Chicago, and then we can regroup there.
Yeah. Early, he points at Wes and Julie and Cash. Early morning tomorrow, in the private office that they have given us. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah,
That did
yes.
happen. That did happen.
You guys do have a private office.
Early
now?
morning, private office. I'll draw something up tonight, and we can discuss it tomorrow. I can get back to them. But ideally, by tomorrow, we can develop a plan here.
I wanna just test out the the pocket hole, spend some extended amount of time in it.
Okay. So you what, Wes? You just throw it on the ground and then. All right. Cash, you hop in. He closes it up. You're in there for about 5, 7, around 8 minutes. You start to feel like your lungs, like you're starting to feel a little
Lightheaded?
woozy. Yeah,
Okay.
lightheaded. When it gets to the 9 minutes mark, you're like you feel like you need to get
Stone
out
of
of there.
Far Speed. Okay, get me out. Okay, get
Does
me
it,
out.
does it work?
The Stone of
I don't
Far
think
Speed
it
does not
works.
work.
Oh fuck! Oh god! Oh,
Wait, no, it's canon that we can hear what you can hear like
Oh,
little
yeah.
You
squeaks
can
from
hear
the
little
hole.
squeaks
So
coming
yeah,
from
I throw it open.
Okay, you throw it on the ground. Cash, you.
So, I mean, it's airtight, and I think isn't air usually one of the biggest things that aids decomposition?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like when you want to preserve something, you put it in an anaerobic environment.
Look, I think it'll probably be fine in the hole. I'm just worried about, I don't know, some weird voodoo fucking shit involved with it. You know, I don't know. Anyway, let's regroup. Let's regroup in the morning. It's starting to get late. What is it, like 11 now?
Yeah, it's 10, 11 in France, but you guys back home
Doesn't feel like that
yeah,
to
it doesn't
us,
feel
right?
like it. It feels like you're getting to like
okay.
5, 6 o'clock
Oh, okay.
from Chicago time.
Then let's go into the room and I'll draw up some sort of plan.
Okay, so you guys make your way back to Chicago. TJ goes, "Are we going to Phaeton or not?"
No,
Jesus. All right, let's
not
go.
today.
And you guys walk through. CK Walters is actually the last one behind you guys. He's like, "Oh, but I want to. Can we go back? I really enjoyed those paintings.
You can go back.
I just might." And he walks through the portal with you guys.
Do I want to go with him? No, let's not split up the party anymore. Okay.
if you want to. So you guys go back to your like office back in Chicago. What are you guys doing? What is the plan?
We are convening.
You are convening. Okay.
So Wes draws on the board in big magic not magic marker, but in big expo marker. It says Wes's big magical plan, and then underlines it. I'm not gonna give the actual plan.
Okay.
I'm not, because I don't know if anybody could walk in and be like, "What?" But
Your office door does have a lock on it if you just want to lock your door.
Click.
All right.
yeah.
You lock
Dog
it.
is with me.
Dog is with you. Gotcha.
All right. So he writes a little 1. All right. So this is Wes's big magical plan to steal the fucking goddamn Mona Lisa. So the first, I can get in. Getting in, super easy. Like, not a problem.
Okay, if you say so.
I can do this now, and I snap my fingers and cast polymorph on myself and turn myself into a rat.
Uh-huh.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Is that a cantrip?
And I zoom back, and I'm like, no, nice try, though. I can do that once. I can do that one time. So I can't do that until I take another nap. So that could get me in or out. If you noticed, I'm holding this bag. I'm holding a bag or something,
Uh-huh.
like my backpack. And like, it shrinks with you. Like, everything on you shrinks with you. So if I'm holding the Mona Lisa when I do that, I could potentially just form. It would just form into whatever animal creature with me. Now the one other way we get in and out, I'm thinking about this, and Wes pulls out a big old magic book, just slams it on the table, and like it has like a bookmark and flips it open. This spell is called Etherealness. It's basically that thing I do where I snap out of existence, except I can stay there for a really long time and sort of just walk through walls and sneak around. This would have to be one of the scrolls that they've provide that the the heads provide, because I can't. I'm not powerful enough to pull this off yet.
So why not use etherealness to get in? Grab the painting, turn into a rat, and leave.
Yeah. I mean, that's my point. Or turn into a rat and get in, and then blink out with etherealness. Either one
Yeah.
really works.
You said you found a glyph on the wall, right?
Yes, that is where
Yeah, what was
step
that, dude?
2 of Wes's big magical plan comes in. He draws a little 2 on the wall. I'm doing hand gestures, but you guys
Okay, yeah.
wouldn't
No.
know. And then so that this requires is kind of a 2A 2B because there are the cameras. This would be the spell that I'm thinking of. We would have to purchase. It would definitely. There are spells that can knock out the cameras. O'Neill, what is the like levels of hex? What are they?
I have them right here, and it is.
You texted them to me.
I did.
But I'm lazy.
Regular hex is level 1. Major hex is level 3, and then they go up from there. Destructive hex, devastating hex, etc., etc., etc.
So what does major hex do again? One more
Major
time?
hex
Sorry.
destroys all electronics within a 10-foot radius and disrupts all others within a 60-foot sphere, and that lasts for an hour.
That's enough time.
So basically, it would disrupt this mid-level one here. Probably would disrupt everything in the room for enough time to get me in and out.
Mm-hmm.
To shut off the magic, there is a pretty basic spell. I don't know it, but also this is where the spell scrolls come in. It probably wouldn't be that expensive. We could probably also pay for this one, so we could save the other 2 scrolls that they're going to give us. And it would ideally shut down whatever magic situation, whatever magic they have on the case.
So with
Then
are you describing the spell magic?
Yeah.
If so, for a scroll with the spell magic, since you can't put extra energy in it, whatever level you buy it is the level it has to.
Well, okay, it's abjuration though. So we could also get it at a higher level from them. Like it's so. Yeah. So at that point, the cameras are disabled. Ideally, the magic is disabled. The real issue at that point becomes getting through the bulletproof glass. I can think of some stuff that would break the glass, but it would possibly damage the Mona Lisa as well. It's if you guys had any ideas, maybe non-magical to get in. I have actually, I have an idea. Okay, O'Neill, would you let me? With Wes's criminal background, would he know where to get a glass cutter? Like one of those, like, stick it, makes a hole in the glass situations? Like, what do you know where to get a glass cutter?
This is fun because this is a mechanic that I read about recently that I would like to use. This is the I know a guy. Make a charisma check.
I saw this on Reddit
cool.
too. It's
Make a persuasion check.
A persuasion check? Hell yeah.
I like this mechanic.
18 plus 7, 25.
25.
You know
Yeah,
a
you
lot
know
of
a guy.
guys. You actually know 2, and the first one doesn't pick up when you call him. So
Yeah,
All
you know a
right,
guy
so-
for sure.
All right, so I know a guy who might be able to get us through the glass. Do I know if he's no questions asked?
You've worked with him a few times before. He's one of the he's definitely a little bit darker than you usually go. He's like a little bit deeper in the black market. He's usually no questions except for the bigger purchases you've ever done for him. You're not sure if a glass cutter might be on that
He's
level.
usually no questions. So I can go talk to him and see if I could get that. That would get us through the glass. At that point, pull the Mona Lisa out. Hopefully there's not any standard traps or triggers in there because,
down. Yep.
pull it off the wall. Is it mounted to the wall? Is it on a hook? I don't even know.
You don't know.
These
don't
are
know.
things that we probably should have figured out, but maybe figure it out when we get there. And then use either polymorph or a second etherealness spell. We can ask for a second etherealness spell and bamf out of there with it.
So when you're
That requires a lot of things to go our way. That's the thing. This magic is pretty pretty cool, but that's the other thing about spell scrolls is they're not guaranteed to work. It's more likely to work with me than they are for you guys, but they're not guaranteed to work. So
I mean, I trust you enough. Obviously I trust you, but I think you have the capabilities to do it, to get through it. I mean, we will be right there. So wait, hold on. So with the theory on this, would you be able to cut through the glass while you're in another sort of state?
Oh no, I can't. I would have to blink out of existence. I would have to come back into existence to interact with anything.
Gotcha.
According to this, I've never actually done it, so
Gotcha.
it's kind of above my.
So the way that I'm
bailiwick.
thinking is we try rat in, ethereal out. Just because a rat going in, the rat's missing, like don't know where it is. If it's nothing in, rat out, where'd the rat come from? So rat in is just coming up through the museum. So
the other thing is the roof of the Mona Lisa. Okay, would I have looked at the roof situation? Because I know it's just lighting up there. Basically, there's no like glass ceiling or whatever.
You looked at the ceiling. You didn't. You just noticed the security cameras. You didn't inspect the ceiling or get any information about it.
Well, there's the possibility that I don't know. I might be able to go straight above the Mona Lisa and activate the hex. As a rat, maybe I would be able to get into the vents above it and then come down from above.
you can't
That
cast as a
way-
rat though, right?
Oh no. But I guess I don't know how to get out of there back down into the gallery.
So I would hit the doorway as rat, do the hex, grab what you need, hit ethereal, and go. Just so you're not seen in the main room.
Right.
And please, can we all wear black? I think it'll look so cool.
All right,
I feel
emo
like
boy.
they probably have guards.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. We don't know if the doors to the Mona Lisa, they could just get shut down at night. I know normally they're just like wide, they're just open archways, but like
Then ethereal in, ethereal out, and use polymorph as a last resort.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
what
sort of what I'm
happens
thinking,
if
save-
you use magic in the vicinity of the Mona Lisa?
well, that's ideally what the dispel is for. The dispel would ideally shut down any magical situation they've got going on.
I feel like there's somebody probably, there are security cameras, or like someone is probably watching at all times. Not
Oh
via
yeah,
technology
most definitely.
terms,
This would
but
have to be
magic
fast.
terms.
This would have to be fast. This job is it's quick. You want to get in, you want to hit it, and get out. Ideally, you'd have two. You'd have one person doing the hex and doing the dispel at the same time, and maybe even a third person cutting it open. But we don't have that many powerful spells to get everybody in. So,
Security
this,
probably isn't.
and
is it?
he underlines the magic part. And he goes, "Look, this is the all magic all the time. This is leaning heavily on spells. I don't know.
You hear a knock on your office door, and you see standing outside is through that little kind of window is Jordan.
Oh God.
All right.
Okay.
I hope
Yeah.
who opens the door? Yeah.
I'll open it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You want to?
All
Okay.
right, Julie
yeah,
opens
go get
the
it.
door. Jordan goes, "Hi. How's the planning going? Do we have anything yet?"
We have a couple ideas. Do we want to let him give his ideas? Give his
Yeah.
thoughts?
I'm okay with it because they're supposed to be working with us, right?
Yeah.
How about you, Whizboy?
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Sure.
I mean,
Take a
Come on
seat.
in.
So yeah, he actually goes over and takes a seat and says, "Is it all right if the other two come in too?"
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
As long as TJ is TJ there.
No, we didn't bring TJ.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then you guys are fine.
The other two kind of walk in and take seats as well, and they go. And Jordan goes, "So we just got out of a meeting with TJ. He has barred us from actually entering the Louvre while you guys are doing the heist."
All right.
I mean, that's fair.
Probably.
Right now, it's looking like this is going to be potentially a one-man job. Honestly, that I don't see a way. These, I gestured to my whiteboard scribblings.
He kind of looks them over. He goes, Wes, what, how? So you're just gonna walk in and walk out? I don't understand what the actual. How are you gonna get the painting out?
I flick the hole at the side of the.
Oh, okay, interesting. So you're planning on walking through. How exactly?
I slide over the ethereal spell book over to him.
He kind of reads it over and he kind of slides it to C.K. Walters and Walters kind of begins reading through it and he goes, interesting. Huh. That's so you plan on getting in, but how do you plan on getting the painting out then?
I point at the thing and I tap the spell book and point at the hole. I mean, look, it's not a great plan, but also this is not an easy job. I have some experience, but not in art heists.
Well, I think it'd be hard to say if any one of us has experiences of stealing art in this magnitude, Wes. I did a little bit of looking around, and there are warding glyphs on nearly every priceless painting they have in there. They're pretty strong glyphs. Do you have any way to destroy those?
Well, for this job, I don't know how much you've been told, but our crew has access to 3 powerful spell scrolls of certain types. We'd be able to get a pretty hefty dispel scroll to be able to take it out.
Interesting. My question is this, Wes. You are planning on getting in to the Louvre with this spell. How are you planning on getting the painting out of its casing?
Oh, I know a guy.
He says, "Oh, okay. Well, we just
I'm going to take care of it tomorrow. Don't worry. Not a problem."
All right. Well, if you need anything from us, just give us a call. We're not allowed to specifically go in, but if you need anything from us, just let us know." And Jordan also kind of gives you a nod and says, I'm doing this as a favor to Michael, Wes, but don't get yourself caught up, all right?
They're the ones who asked us.
He kind of sighs and says, "Yeah, I get that feeling." And he's like, "All right, well, we just wanted to check in and make sure that it wasn't a fool's errand you guys were planning on."
Well, it is, but we're making it work.
He kind of laughs and he goes, "Yeah, don't mind TJ. He keeps us pretty regulated. We're the first integrated diplomacy team, and he wants to make sure that we rise to the top. So just
All right.
also go get some chosen items. Maybe they can help you out in this one.
Some what?
Some chosen items. This is technically a SWAT mission, so you'll be granted access, I'm sure."
Like your shield
Oh,
sword
okay.
thing. Like the hole, actually.
But yeah, for real, if you need anything, just hit us up, all right?
You got it, man. Thanks.
All right.
Appreciate it.
They all walk out.
I'm gonna show them the door, and before when they get out to the hallway, be like, "Listen, guys. I know we come off as a bunch of, well, whatever anybody tells you, I guess, but we haven't been given the opportunity to work well with people. So we're a bit rough around the edges, but we hope that we can make this work with the 7 of us.
Are you saying that to Taylor, Jordan, and them? Okay, and they you see Taylor, who's kind of had this like kind of like thoughtful, kind of like worried look on her face. Thank you. We'll try our best to support you as much as we can, but you have to understand your track record does not instill us with much confidence.
Oh, and I completely understand that, but we're gonna do our best to play nice and get this done and do the best that we can, and hopefully that'll be a success. But thank you for at least trying to work with us.
She kind of sighs and just says, yes, just please, let's make this quick, clean, and as unmessy as possible.
We'll do our darndest. Thanks for dropping in.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye-bye.
And they walk away.
Hello, this is your DM here. DM obviously stands for and that's my cover of AC/DC's. If we're being completely honest, I don't know any songs by AC/DC. I do know songs by AC/DC, just don't know them right now. You know why? Because I'm doing this little old mid-break we got going on here. So thanks so much for listening to this episode. If you like what we do, you can tweet about the show using the hashtag YMBW. That's the hashtag symbol, a little tic-tac-toe 3 in a row, boy. And then YMBW. We've recently gotten a lot of people kind of talking about the show, and I really appreciate it. And your names will be coming up in the show soonish. Just to let you know, timeline-wise, how we're doing, we are on the kind of penultimate arc of this season of SWAT, and then we will be hitting the finale. We're kind of rushing through it a little bit. Not rushing as in like quality-wise, just rushing as in like we're doing longer sessions. We're kind of we're making our pace through it just because this summer is kind of turning out to be quite hectic, actually. But yeah, if you like what we do, you can tweet about the show and follow us at YMBW Podcast. That's YMBW Podcast. And we also have a coffee, KO-FI. If you want to toss us a couple bucks our way, that's also YMBW Podcast. And yeah, keep on sharing the show and talking to us. We really enjoy our interactions with you guys, and we're having a lot of fun. And ooh, that was a burp. So yeah, thanks so much for interacting with us. We have a lot of fun with you guys, and keep on sharing the show, and we will get back to you next week. Next week might actually be a special episode, so we'll keep you guys updated on Twitter or Instagram. So yeah, keep a lookout for that. All right, thank you. Bye.
All right, so what's the plan? What are we doing?
All right. So, what are our big spells here?
Right now, well, it's looking like the most costly ones that they're going to have to make are the two ethereal. Well, okay. Well, one etherealness and a hefty dispel magic. And then we can pay for the hex and whatever else. I have a couple other ideas for smaller spells that might be of assistance. But I need to go talk to the guy tomorrow. I need to go talk to my friend, and I'll see if I can get us through the glass. I passed them a pretty simple spell book situation.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, maybe tonight go through it and see if there's anything, I don't know, any other, like we have one more spell. I mean, we could always use it on a second etherealness to get in and get out, and then I could save polymorph for an emergency situation.
We love a backup. But yeah, we'll take a look.
Yeah.
Is there anything at my desk?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
Not yet. You walk to your desk and kind of just look around, check the drawers. Nothing yet. It's starting to get late, like 11. 9.
Okay.
Yeah, 11.
I'm going to go home and go to bed.
All right. You all go to sleep and wake up the next day. Tyler, you're going to go talk to your guy.
In the morning, yeah.
In the morning.
In the afternoon, yeah.
Cash and Julie, what are you guys doing that day?
I check my desk.
We're on day 2. Nothing yet.
Okay.
This is day 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Is there any still normal paperwork that I have to do?
There's a couple. You've definitely, your paperwork load has definitely lightened.
Okay.
Since you were given this task. There's just a couple of documents you need to file away just from your last mission. that you still haven't really gotten to yet. And you actually get an email saying that Bob.
Do we have like work emails?
Yeah.
What's the
That's so funny.
what's the at?
at SWAT.co.
Okay.
And you get an email saying that Bob has requested to speak to you again.
You gotta tell me who Bob is. I forget this.
The guy from the plant who's jailed.
Oh, right.
In prison.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that then.
Okay. Cash, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go play with my nephew.
Before you might die.
You go to
Yeah.
SWAT daycare.
Yeah, no, I want to go hang out with. Yeah. All right,
Okay,
cool.
yeah. You who do I want to do first? Let's do yours first.
do the
'cause it's gonna be the
nephew.
most wholesome.
For once.
You kind of figure out you kind of ask like where you text your sister, and she's like she's working right now, and she is You go over to the SWAT daycare center where your nephew is working, and you see little dwarves, little halflings, little dragonborns, and of course little Will. Now he's actually starting to get kind of big. He's like toddler age. He's starting to like saunter around a little bit. You see a kind of younger than Scarlet-looking dwarf, kind of doing games with them, teaching them different things.
Yay.
They're doing the alphabet, but it's not the alphabet you know. It's actually the common alphabet, the Phaetonian alphabet.
Okay.
So they're all kind of singing this alphabet song. And what are you doing?
I think I'm just gonna like wait till they finish singing their weird little song, and then
Okay, yeah, they go si da so, and then they go yay. And then you see the dwarven woman kind of look up to you and she goes, "Oh, hi, how can I help you?"
that's my nephew right there, and I point to little Will Jr.
Oh, Will, yes, of course, yes. What a bright boy. Will, would you like to see your uncle? And he kind of Will goes, cash, and kind of walks over
Very
to you and
2-year-old.
no, maybe a little bit.
2-year-olds can say
Yeah, they
that.
can say words. He just loves money.
He goes unky, and he kind
Yeah.
of does the upsies
That's right.
arms, and you
Oof.
pick him up.
ah,
Yeah.
very good.
She goes, he's a bright one, you know that. He's new here. You're his uncle? Are you his caretaker or?
I'm Darla's brother.
Oh, Darla, what a sweetheart she is. She's a secretary for somebody. I can't quite remember, but she's in training right now. But yeah, we're gonna do a couple more lessons if you like to sit in.
Yeah,
gonna teach him,
absolutely.
like-
I'd love to.
We're teaching them. It's our new integrated system. We're teaching them like common and different languages, so that way they can grow up to work in our society.
Love
A
that.
little
Yeah,
bit
I grew
better.
up bilingual, so yeah, I've always wanted him to
Of course.
learn how to do that. So.
Maybe you could sit in on lessons. I'm sure you know how to speak Draconic.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, 100%.
That's what I meant by being bilingual.
Yeah, right.
So she begins going over the Draconic alphabet with these kids. You see the letters; they're almost runic in nature, and you actually start kind of going along with the group of. And as you finish it out, tok tachte, yay! And she goes, all right, it's time for snack time. Who wants? What do you guys want?
Snack packs, obviously. We're a pudding household.
Yeah, you all get a pudding cup and
In the Warner,
kind of
in the Warner household, we get fucking
yeah.
snack packs.
chat it up together. All right, we're gonna move on to Wes. Yes, we'll do Wes next. Because we're doing good. All right, Wes, you know a guy. This guy tells you to meet you in a pretty busy, bustling part of Chicago, downtownish,
By the big bean.
by the bean. You meet him and he goes, Wesley, how are you?
Wait, what is his name?
Archie.
Archie?
Yeah.
Hey, Archie. It's good to see you, man. I'm good.
So you're in the need for a little something. What do you need? Explosives? You need a couple more guns?
No, nothing. Nothing like that. Do you happen to have a glass cutter?
Oh yeah, I can cut all kinds of glass. What kind of glass are you kind of trying to cut?
Something hefty, bulletproof,
Ooh,
and not like a
bulletproof.
little hole either. It needs to be a little bigger.
All right. How big are we talking here? I have a couple cutters that are, do you have an outlet? Like what's the sitch? What's the job? This sounds interesting.
It's kind of need to know.
Can I be on that checklist there? Wes, it sounds like this might be a little profitable.
I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you.
Well, let's see here. What's the outlet situation? What kind of power are you drawing?
Yeah, I can't have an outlet. It's got to be fast.
Fast.
Archie.
They
I know I'm asking a lot here. The hole needs to be at least 22 inches wide. That's like in diameter.
Well, Wes, they say you can have something fast, good, and cheap, but you can only get 2 of the 3. So, what's your budget looking like?
I mean, I guess that sort of depends on what you've got, Archie.
Well, I've got one of the latest battery-powered saws that can cut through pretty much titanium, but it's going to be pretty pricey.
Like how much, man? Like I gotta.
Well, are you trying to rent it out, or are you trying to buy?
Rental?
All right. Let's see if I run the numbers here. How many days you need it for?
I'm not sure of the exact date yet, but
3 to learn it.
just probably just 2.
2 days. And well, if you're gonna have it on hold, I mean, listen. This is a mover and shaker. This thing goes out to everybody. When I need an exact date and an exact time, or else you're gonna be putting it on hold, and that's gonna kind of jack up the price a little bit.
I'm sorry, Archie. I just don't have a date for you.
All right, that's fine. We'll just put it on hold for you. So putting it on hold for what? You're gonna do it within the week, I'm assuming.
Probably week and a half, 2 weeks.
Ooh, week and a half, 2 weeks. All right. Let's see. Put it on hold for 2 weeks plus the 2-day rental. I'll because you're putting it on hold for 2 weeks. I'll just shuffle that into your deposit. So let's see. That'll be 4,500.
Wes is sipping on a bubble tea and spits out a boba.
Listen, Wes, you want fast and you want good. This is what it's gonna cost you. Come on, work with me here.
All right, only because this is very important. Look, Archie, this could be my ass. There's no way it could be any cheaper, and I assume this
Make
is
a persuasion
check. Oh, that's okay. 23.
23? Oh, that's okay. 23. He goes, I'll tell you what, Wes. What's the job?
I cannot. I am not. Archie, look me in the eyes. I'm not kidding when I tell you that if I told you, I would have to kill you.
Listen, I know the biz as well as the next guy, but old Archie might want a little cut, and so I might be able to, take that off the top if you just tell me what you're.
Money is not involved. I will not. I'm not making anything off of this.
Well, Wes,
look,
is not
if it's 4,500, then
names.
it's 45. Look, if it's 4,500, then it's 4,500.
Can I at least get a name, a location? I'm just intrigued at this point, Wes. If you're not in it for the money, have you gone soft? What's this all about? Are you into the hit? Are you into hits now? Are you doing a hit?
Sometimes it feels like that. Pencil me in for the 4,500.
All right, I'll take let's see, check or cash.
That depends. Do I have cash, or how does SWAT pay me?
They pay you. I mean, you have a checking account that they make deposits into.
How about could I pay you in cash maybe later today. I don't have the cash on me right
Oh,
now.
not a
but
problem.
I
not a
don't
problem.
want this to be.
Hey, just hit me up. Just
traceable.
hit me up with a time and place.
Do you take American Express? It's a little business joke. Yeah, I'll maybe
Only if we're robbing it.
maybe-
Wes. Only if we're robbing it.
maybe meet me at the Bean in 2 hours,
That works for me.
and I'm gonna go. Does SWAT have a bank involved with it?
Where's their credit union?
Yeah. SWAT would have a bank.
Okay, then I want it in. Then I want to withdraw that cash.
Okay, that's pretty common. Normally you'd get flagged for something like that, but just because.
but I assume the SWAT bank, like people taking out large sums for.
Yeah, because you got to
to
change it in for gold, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, that's a pretty common thing. So you withdraw the 4,500, and I'm assuming you're just gonna meet him later that afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And hand over, do a little sleight of hand over the money like situation.
We'll get to that in a minute. Julie.
Yeah, let's do this. Okay.
So
So-
you kind of check your email and you see that you got a request from the SWAT guard that Bob would not stop asking to see you again, and they requested that if under your discretion, if you would like to go see him, you can. See
Yeah.
him. They've opened it to you. So you go. You find 2 more guards that are kind of manning this jail that they have now, and you walk.
Before
for-
I go in, I want to say to them, the last time I was here, we passed an older woman, I believe, who knew my name.
These are not the same guards,
Oh, okay.
so they would not know.
I'm just saying, I'm warning you that there is somebody who I think knows me and I don't know her. So when we pass her, I'm not going to react, but if afterwards do you think you could, if you know it, could you tell me her name? Because I want to know what kind of information other people know about me.
I
'Cause
mean-
right now that's a liability for me.
Actually, the female guard goes, I mean, I'm not sure. There's, literally thousands.
Okay,
of them.
yeah. Do they say like the names on the outside of their cells or anything? Or
No, sometimes if you read their names, they get powerful.
oh,
There's
okay.
a lot of different kind of ways that these people use their outlanders.
Okay,
too.
yeah. It's
Some
just,
of them are
yeah.
outlanders themselves, so just be on the
okay.
lookout. All right.
Like you understand that, like this person knows something about me, my name even, and
I mean, unless you are open to some kind of psychic
No.
event.
no, I'm not.
I have no idea unless you've met them. I mean, you know Bob, so maybe you know them.
Well, I met Bob on a mission not too long ago, and that was my first mission with SWAT. So
Huh. All right. Well, I would say just keep your mind ready against some psychic attack and see if they were trying to pry into your mind. But otherwise, I have no idea why they would have that kind of information on you. You're not like aligned with any Outlanders, are you?
no.
Okay. I didn't think so. You guys walk for a while, and you walk about an hour. And after an hour, you again see that old woman, and she kind of, as you walk by her cell, she's knitting again, and she kind of sits up, and her back was towards you. And when she turns, she goes, Julie, was it?
Not reacting.
All right, you don't react.
Walk right past this quest giver.
You walk right past this old woman and walk down, and you only walked another 30 minutes this time instead of the full 3 hours. And you see Bob, and he's sitting there. He looks a little bit more comfortable. He has a television in the corner of his cell. He's got a nice bed, and he goes, Julie, I cannot thank you enough for
yeah.
for this. You seem to have like a lot of sway in the SWAT.
That's funny, man.
Yeah. I just wanted to say thank you. And I really don't mean to look a gift horse in the mouth, but is there any way you can get me out of here? Because I enjoy the Netflix and all, but I enjoy freedom more.
I mean, I know you say that you weren't aware of what was going on, but you have to understand how it looks from, the other end.
Yeah, I get it. I'm Julie. They said they're gonna lock me up here for like
Did they
20
tell you?
years. I don't
20
even
years.
know. I have 20 years left in me.
Well, I mean, usually you get out, you only serve half the time, and then the rest of it's probation, right?
I mean, SWAT's a well, a mysterious thing for their sentences. I have no clue if what the deal is. I just know they told me 20 years and then put me in a nicer cell. Julie, if there's any way you can get me out of here, I'd really appreciate it.
I've been running low with favors. All my favors I can call in. I'm not really sure I can do that.
He kind of sighs. He says, "Yeah, all right, I understand."
But if you have any information about, if you remember anything,
I mean, I told him everything. I told him.
I
he looks at the
know,
guards. And he
but-
goes like, "I told you guys everything, didn't I? I told you everything I saw, everything I worked with." And the two guards kind of look at each other and then just kind of shake their heads.
well, if you're ever just, sitting around one day and all of a sudden you remember like overhearing a random snippet of a conversation, anything really,
I mean, yeah, I'd tell anything. I just want to get out of here. I mean, I just miss my family. I miss my home, Julie. Any way you can get me out of here.
I don't think I can do that. I'm really sorry.
He kind of sighs and slumps back onto his bed. And he says, "All right, well, thank you anyway, Julie."
Yep.
And he says, "Yeah, thanks for this." And he kind of turns back to the TV and turns on his TV. And you guys begin walking away. And as you walk back, that old woman is now at the bars again. She goes, "Julie, don't. Interesting." And you just keep on walking by.
Yeah, I'm keep on walking by.
All right.
When we
This is like when a character in Skyrim
Yeah.
is yelling at you from the corner, and you're like, "No,
Yeah, it really
I
is.
refuse."
She
But-
goes, as you walk by, she says, "Julie, you and I are linked." You continue walking down and out of the cell. Yep, you walk out back to your office. Tyler.
Yeah.
You go back to the Bean later that afternoon with the money in tow. You see Archie. He's kind of standing there. He's smoking a cigarette, just kind of standing there looking around. And you walk up to him.
It's in a Starbucks bag.
Oh, okay. You hand it off to him, and he goes, "Yeah, I'll make sure you get the necessary tools. Just give me a ring when you need it. Give me a day though. I gotta get it from the storage."
I'll have the day by the end of the week. There will be at least a week's notice.
All right. Well, thank you. And he walks off with the money.
Okay.
All right. Mark off four.
And then I head to SWAT
$4,500.
headquarters, having committed crimes.
I got it.
Is there-
I gotta do. You just bought something.
Yeah.
There's no crime in that.
Well, it's not legal.
True, no.
We don't. I may have bought something
there's
that
something
was
else I
not
gotta do.
that
Okay.
person's to sell.
Cash, you finish your you finish up at nap time, and you the dwarvish woman goes, "All right, they're just gonna sleep this one off. I'm pretty sure the work day's gonna probably round out here, so I'm just gonna let them sleep. Anything else you need?"
No. I will see him later.
All right. Well,
Thank
it's great.
you for letting me sit in.
It's
Appreciate
great
it.
talking to you.
Getting on that cell phone. I'm gonna walk away.
All right,
I'd
you
like
walk
to,
away.
like, to head back towards my situation. And I'm gonna call boop, 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 the person who rents out my building for my gym.
Okay. Yeah, your gym was like in one of those mall lots where there's multiple buildings. You call and it goes. Hello, you've reached the voicemail of what's this place called?
Is it just me reading it back to me?
No,
Oh.
it's fine. No, you're not call. You're calling the
Oh,
landlord, right, of the area?
Hello, you've reached the voicemail box of Landry's Lot. Landry's Lot, get your service here. We have an opening and building rental and services. If you're calling about the recent fire,
Oh,
we could handle that in any of our news presses. Just check out our news station on 32nd and Roswell.
where I'm going.
All right. You walk down to you're leaving.
Yeah.
You leave the lot and you kind of walk down to where your gym was.
Oh no!
You see scorch marks on the buildings next to
no
it.
one wanted to call me.
And you see it's actually fairly recent, probably 4 or 5 days old, not much more.
God.
Your building is just completely rubble. There's scorch marks on the other buildings, and you see like tarps and stuff kind of being laid over those parts. And they're the two buildings next to them are kind of closed for reservation. You see one, your neighbor though, Darian, an older gentleman, runs like a car repair area. His part of his building was rented or was kind of scorched when your building fell. But he kind of walks out and goes, Cash, Jesus, it's been a minute.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What happened? No, I didn't get a call. I didn't get anything. What happened?
I mean, it was relatively quick. Happened in the middle of the night. Apparently, just went up in flames.
When?
What was it? 4 or 5 days ago.
When did I last talk to fucking Bradley Bones?
That would be about 8 days ago.
Fucking hell. Fuck me. Oh God. Well, shit. Sorry. Your building got.
Oh
my
no,
God.
harm done. I mean, I'm sorry for you. You probably had some stuff in there. You get talk to insurance. I'm sure they'll cover most of it.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Insurance has already covered the building, so there's no fault. The fire people said there was just some electrical problems from wiring,
Oh, damn it.
So, I mean, it happens. It happens. It happened to me before.
Yeah, but it's my gym.
Yeah, that is a shame. I would go through and check to see if anything's salvageable.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna get on the phone with my insurance company.
Make an investigation check.
Yeah.
Make a persuasion check to see if they actually pay you out.
Well,
They need to, because I need money now.
what is that?
So I'm gonna roll luck.
You're gonna roll luck.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Please.
Oh boy, howdy, ladies and gentlemen. That's a 1 on luck.
Oh.
And this is how it's gonna shake out.
And Bradley Bones is there.
Not necessarily.
He pops out from the rubble.
You start combing through the rubble, kind of just shaking through some of the stuff. You find a couple of pads that still are fine.
You get stabbed by some rusty metal, tetanus, Cash dies.
No!
A couple of dummies are there, and you kind of look around a little bit more, and you see an envelope, and it seems pretty pristine. It seems like it was placed after the fire. You crack it open and read it, and it says, "This is what happens when you cross me. Make a dexterity saving throw."
Oh my God.
Ooh.
That's cocked.
That was the best roll I've had all day, and I had to fucking get it. Dexterity saving throw
Yep.
is a 12.
Do you have evasion?
What is it?
12.
12?
Oh, sweet Jesus.
As soon as you lift the letter up and finish reading it, you take a step forward and you hear a click.
Oh, fuck.
9. Not terrible.
Wait, I have a thing. Hold on.
You take 22 points of fire damage,
But
but
I have a feature called evasion. My instinctive agility lets me dodge out of the way of certain area effects, such as Blue Dragon's lightning, breath, or fireball spell. When you're subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage if
Okay.
I fail. So
you
I
take 11 points of fire damage.
Beautiful.
And you are on fire right now.
Stop, drop, and roll, baby.
Make a
Stop, drop, and roll
what
check.
is it? I believe it's an athletics check.
I'm mad at her right now. Thank you. Green is doing me dirty today. She's really getting me back. The athletics?
Yep.
That is 23.
23. You Yeah, you jump on the ground as soon as this fire kind of starts scolding you, and you roll around. You hear the sounds of police sirens in the distance, and Darren runs out and goes, Cash, what the hell was that? What happened?
Residual. Something caught. One of the pads
Jesus
caught on
Christ,
fire.
get out of there.
All right, I'm getting out.
Make another dexterity saving throw.
13.
13?
Tyler, just so you know, he rolled 8 dice.
Jesus.
8d6.
Are you using evasion again, I'm assuming?
Yes.
So you take 14 points of fire damage as you step on another bomb and are blasted out of your gym area.
Jesus Christ.
This is what happens when you roll one unluck, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. That's what happens. That's on me for being an idiot.
Yeah. What are you doing? Where are you going?
I'm just going to sit on the sidewalk.
All right.
Am I on fire?
No, not anymore.
Okay.
But you are just sitting there, burned and battered, and Darren actually runs over and like gives you a blanket. He says, "Cash, what? Are you okay? What happened?"
I think it was more than residual. Are those sirens?
Yeah, those are sirens. Are you waiting for the police or?
Yeah.
Do you want me to wait for you? Do you need any?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
First aid kit. I mean, I got that.
I mean, I'll be
Trying
fine.
to bandage you up. I got some.
Thanks,
All
Darren. I appreciate it.
right. Jesus Christ, Cash, who did you piss off?
Wrong people, Darren.
Jesus. The police eventually come and they take your statement. Are you?
I'm writing out the fucking bones because nobody listened to me when I said that my sister was in danger. And look where we are now.
So what are you? You're just saying.
Yeah, I was like, listen, these people tried to attack my family, and they burned down my gym. Didn't get a phone call, by the way. Thank you, no one, fire department. And yeah, I rat him out. Fuck that guy.
All right, you write the statement in the office that says, yeah, we'll make sure that this gets filed right away.
Yeah, thanks. And I refuse medical treatment, please and thank you.
Okay.
And then after they clear out, or the fire marshal's gonna check shit out, I'd be like, be careful. And all this kind of goes down. I'm gonna get on the phone with my insurance company.
All right.
I want my payout now.
All right. You kind of call out to your insurance company. Just roll a persuasion check. We don't need to do a whole conversation.
That is 21.
21? Yeah, you get most of your stuff paid out.
How much?
It's the equipment and stuff in your gym was probably worth about $10,000. So they're gonna
Okay.
send you a check for that $950. Some of the stuff was a little bit older.
$950. What about the building itself?
$950.
Because I owned the. Well, I mean,
You were
not
renting.
but I was renting it. But
Yeah. You'd have to call the landlord guy.
okay, so that's at least $5,000. No, $9,000.
9,500.
500. Okay. And okay. Wow, I was expecting a lot more than that. It's fine. All right, cool. And then I'm gonna call my landlord at my apartment. Actually, no, I'm gonna go to my apartment and I'm gonna start packing shit up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna call my landlord, and then I'm gonna get a.
So when you moved to SWAT, did you get a new apartment or?
He kept his old apartment,
Okay.
but I think he's gonna put his shit in storage, indefinitely, at least for a while. And then he's gonna move into a dorm at SWAT.
Okay.
Just because if he if this goes south, he doesn't want to have to leave all of his shit.
Okay.
So
You're packing up all your stuff for your apartment, and about 45 minutes in to once you finally get to your apartment and start packing things up, you get a phone call.
Hello?
Hey, is this Cash?
Speaking.
My apologies for my brother's meddling.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too.
That wasn't his call. This isn't his territory anymore.
Oh, I'm glad you worked things out.
Yes.
And that's why I called you initially. I technically owe you a favor. Now, if you're going to be rude about this,
No.
good. What do you need?
Can you give me some time to think about it?
I'm a very busy man.
I know that.
3 days.
You got it.
Click. All right. Julie, what are you doing for the rest of your day?
I want to like look up on the SWAT network.
Okay.
Who this person might be.
The prisoner?
Yeah.
Okay, make a Google check.
Okay. 8.
8. Nothing.
Can I ask the librarian?
Llama?
Yeah, let's do that.
You want to go talk to Llama?
Let's go talk to Llama.
You walk over to Llama and he's kind of talking to one of his newer assistants, kind of walking them through how to channel the portal spell, the spirit realm spell. And you walk up to him and he goes, "Oh, Julie, how are you?"
I'm doing all right.
That's great. Did you end up coming to peace with your experiences in the spirit
No,
realm?
that's not what I'm here about. So, basically, there's a prisoner that seems to know me. I don't know her, and I want to know, like, how she knows me.
That's very strange. Who is this prisoner?
It's like an old woman. I think she was knitting or something. Can I?
It takes a moment to think. Old woman. Could you describe her a bit?
Can I describe her?
Yeah, you describe her to him. And
Okay.
He goes, Let's see. We have quite a bit of old women who are deceptive in their nature. Wait, hold on. Was she knitting?
Yeah, I said that.
Interesting. I vaguely remember one we got about 12 years ago.
Okay.
She was an outlander.
How might she know me then?
I have no clue. Did you meet any outlanders?
No,
when you
I don't think I have.
were- Interesting.
Okay, well, our outlanders are like dangerous, right? So,
Generally speaking.
can she read minds or something? Because one of the guards said maybe she was like reading my mind, and that's how she knew my name.
Possibly. I have no clue. Did you feel your mind being read?
I'm not familiar with the whole mind reading experience, so I don't think I would even know.
You suddenly feel a tingle.
Okay, I feel that.
And he goes, I don't think you had your mind peered into, at least not in the traditional sense. Outlanders are strange, but their magic seem to usually conform to the rules of our world, more or less.
Okay. Do you know how was she caught? Where was she caught? Like, what was she doing?
I'll
she
check my
under?
logs. I would have to go see.
Okay, yeah, because this is kind of weirding me out.
Not a problem. Yeah. What are you? You're just gonna sit by him as he kind of begins looking through his.
Well, does he think it'll take like?
12 years ago. 6 months. 8 weeks. And 3 days. Yes. He begins looking. He kind of takes you to
Okay.
his. On the backside of this of these chambers, there's like a small entrance, and then you walk through it, and there's a huge library of books.
Oh,
He
wow.
goes, please don't touch any of these. I just reorganized all of them from the move, including
okay.
the one I lost from the Reaper. What a shame.
What book did the Reaper take?
It's trivial. It was simply a book cataloging the differences between Phaeton and Gaia, and how Phaeton connects to the Outlands.
Okay.
Rather strange. I never saw the Reaper come in, but that is not necessarily against their modus, if we will. Now, let's see. Yes, here it is. And he pulls out this hefty book. And he goes, it might take me a minute to go through my
go
logs
ahead.
today. Sometimes I get caught up and reminisce. Let's see here. And he begins reading these long pages, and you can see like every square inch of these pages are just filled with notes.
Yeah.
You think like one page of this could be like probably 7 or 8 pages of a normal book. And these books are huge.
Can I like look at the spines of the shell, like on the shelves?
Yeah,
like,
you look through and like there are some newer ones, like especially towards the closer you are towards the door. But as you look further back, like they get ancient. But they all look like they've been kept, like they're dust free, but they just look old with age. And Llama eventually goes, yes, here. It seems as though this woman was captured when an outlander appeared in this world.
Oh.
Apparently
So,
2 of them.
Is she not an outlander then?
It appears she is outlander origin.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that means.
It's interesting. She claims to have been brought here by mistake. She's appears to be some sort of a historian from her world.
Okay. That still doesn't make sense as to why she knows me.
I have no idea. The other outlander that she apparently was brought here by wasn't captured. They tried to, but it escaped.
So
Interesting.
was she doing anything wrong then, or was it just the other outlander?
I mean, outlanders are outlanders. We can never be quite sure about their intent, but she hasn't put up any resistance for all of her time here. She's been with us for 12 years and hasn't done anything wrong.
Well,
No wonder she was so close to the entrances of the prison.
you wonder why? Is that what you said?
No, it makes sense. She hasn't done anything. and
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot that they put like low risk. It kind of bugs me out that she knows me, because I don't want to be like, on a mission and then someone pulls up this dirt that I don't even know is on me.
Well, maybe you need to go talk to her.
The guards told me not to talk to the prisoners.
He kind of taps his pencil that he has on his chin. He goes, perhaps you could make an appointment to speak with her.
Would that be safe if she's an outlander?
I have no idea.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
That is out of my field. But you could go talk to the head of security.
Yeah, I think I'll go do that. Thank you.
No problem. And he kind of closes the book and puts it back on the shelf. It kind of floats up to the shelf
Oh, okay.
on its own. Once he closes it, he says, Julie, you're
Yeah.
on a mission to retrieve the Reaper.
Mm-mm.
Don't worry, these walls are secure.
Okay, yeah.
Could you get my book back?
Well, we're getting an item to secure the trade of the Reaper. I don't know if the Reaper, when captured, had the book on them.
Not a problem. If you do...
Yeah, I mean, my best bet would be the fairies or whatever probably have that book, and we'll probably want to trade for it.
Whatever, it's fine. The book should return by New Year, but I'm worried that it's a very specific book.
I'm sorry, did you say the book would return?
It should, yes, by New Year.
How is that?
All of my books have special enchantments on them to return once the year has reset.
Which New Year are you talking about?
Whichever New Year my books tend to be on.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go talk to security now. Thanks for the help.
Of course. You walk over to the kind of guards area. The strike unit is kind of falls under this specific category. You walk over there and you kind of run up to them. You see a pretty stout, pretty buff looking halfling. Kind of sitting there. He's smoking a cigar, kind of looking over papers. He goes, all right, what do you want?
So I was in earlier today to speak to a prisoner.
All right, and
that was the second time I've been there. And on the way there, another prisoner was calling out to me. This woman seemed to know my name.
All right, and what exactly does that have to do with me?
I want to know if it's safe for me to arrange a meeting.
Let me think. Hey, Is Carter here? And there's a shout. So yeah, I'm here. What do you need? Carter, have you used any of your deafening and dampering magics today? And Carter goes, no, not yet. Do you need me to set up a meeting? And he kind of looks at you, kind of looks you up and down. And he says, what exactly do you need to talk to this person for?
They seem to know me, and I want to know how they know me, because I don't want to be out on the field and this information comes to light, because that will put me in a difficult position where I have to react on the spot.
Okay. All right. Carter. And the other guy goes, yeah, what's up? And he goes, take this young lady to set up a meeting. Set it up in the meeting room. Which prisoner? Which prisoner is this?
I say whatever I know.
Okay. He goes, set it up in quadrant J. And Carter goes, all right, you got it. Come with me. Let's go.
Okay.
You walk a little ways away, and you walk past that jail cell. You walk through the jail area again. You walk past that jail cell, and you walk past hers, and she's not there.
Okay.
And you walk for another about an hour again.
Oh my God. Okay.
So it's been you do a lot of walking this day. You're getting all your steps in. But eventually you peel off to the left, and there is a kind of a one of those two like one-way speaker things where there's like a glass dividing it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And you see her sitting on that side. And
does she have her knitting with her?
She does actually.
Okay.
And she's doing that as you walk in. She goes, Julie.
Yeah. Okay. How do you know me?
You and I are linked. Somehow.
Yeah, you said that, but I want details.
She kind of raises her head and kind of just listens for something. You can't exactly tell what. And she goes, oh, yes, I know. I'm not sure either, but she and I are linked. And
what are you doing?
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm talking with my companion. Yes, I understand. And she might be the key, but we must figure out how we were brought here in the first place, and she might be the key to that as well. And she keeps on like having this conversation with herself, and she goes, I'm very sorry. That was quite rude. Hello. I should introduce myself. My name is Lacuna.
Walking.
You're walking. All right.
Old you.
Oh my God!
No, that was just me playing around. I don't know if that's legit.
You continue walking away.
O'Neill!
And
O'Neill! Oh! O'Neill!
you don't know.
O'Neill! I'm throwing myself into the sun!
Tyler, I think it's Lacuna.
Oh, fuck. God damn it. What the fuck?